Why do I feel like I'm about to cry? Let's not do that corny shit on here.
Yeah. Sometimes we laugh, sometimes we cry, but I guess you know now.
What is up, it's me Cece, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. I hope that you would stay, subscribe, and become a part of the Fashionceesta family. I feel like I probably already did an intro when I was looking real busted, but I just wanted to come and do an intro real quick. This is a chit chat get ready with me. Hopefully it's not too long-winded. Hopefully you guys take something from this chit chat get ready with me. So yeah, again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next clip. I'm sorry. I'm gonna start getting into doing more creative looks. But when I be having to do makeup, I just gotta not makeup, when I be having to take pictures, I like to stick to my tried and true. I just wanted to talk to y'all because it's just been, I don't know, like your girl, my energy has just been, it's been so good. I have added another day to my channel that I'll be uploading, which is Wednesdays. I'm not sure if I said it in a video just yet, but your girl is back in the gym and like consistently with it, you know? I'm on a nutrition plan, which I don't really follow. I'm just gonna be bluntly honest about that. And I have a trainer. I do everything virtual. I will leave my trainer's information down below in the description box. Also, on my fitness diary vlogs, his information will always be in those vlogs as well. I tried to film this chit chat get ready with me yesterday, but it just wasn't going. Scattered brain. I had a lot of stuff that I needed to get done, so I really was just like all over the place. I'm gonna go shoot some content today. I need to get more photos because girl, I done posted the last little bit of my pictures on my personal stuff, and I don't have no content to upload, so that's not good, especially when we're trying to be consistent and make sure we're uploading on our most popular days on IG. So I attempted to do this chit chat get ready with me yesterday, and that was a fail. The timeline was ablaze across all social media because if you guys don't know, Sha'Carri did race and she did lose, so it just kind of made me want to talk about, like, you know, just people trying to humble black women and like this weird obsession that everybody has with doing that. And then also talking about the importance of being confident, because confidence and work ethic will take you a long way. First things first, shout out to the girl Sha'Carri. You guys know, or at least I know, I first caught wind of her, because I'm not even gonna sit here and lie and act like I keep up with college sports outside of Duke men's college basketball, and I barely keep up with that now. But track was never my thing to begin with, to even have known about Sha'Carri. So obviously when the Olympic trials came and she got advanced to, what was it, Tokyo, that was the first time I ever caught wind to her. Absolutely love this young lady's confidence. I love, you know, what she stands for. I love that, you know, she doesn't let anybody dim her light. Like, her confidence is just everything for me, right? We all know, obviously, she didn't get to go to Tokyo due to testing positive for marijuana. When that happened, I started to see a lot of people kind of like turn on her. What made me decide to talk about this topic was seeing how people have been reacting to Sha'Carri still, you know, being confident in herself and really, like, you know, talking her shit. So many people were like, you know, bad mouthing her, and even still, like, you know, with her interviews and just her confidence in herself, or her cockiness, as some people would say, it was just kind of rubbing a lot of people the wrong way. And my thoughts on that are, to hell with them. That is the type of confidence that you should exude in anything that you know that you're good at. And it doesn't matter whether or not, you know, you win or you lose. At the end of the day, confidence is everything. For people to say that she's arrogant, it's just like, how so? Like, do you, like, is she arrogant, or are you intimidated by her confidence? Because when it comes down to Black women, like, I noticed that trend a lot. Like, so many people are intimidated by our confidence or the things that we accomplish, and it's more of a reflection of them and how they feel about themselves. And to kind of like narrow away from Sha'Carri, is not even like just with her. Like, I see a lot of times on social media, like, a young Black woman will post that, you know, they either got this nice luxury apartment, or they got these nice luxury items, or they bought this nice luxury car, and it only happens to the Black women. Like, that's the only time I see it. Somebody is always questioning, oh, take a picture of this car outside your house, or show us the deed with your name on it, or, you know, it's always a question or a sense of trying to make someone be humble when it comes down to the Black woman. And it's just annoying, especially as a Black woman. Like, damn, do y'all not think that we deserve some of the things that we have? Why can we not brag? Why can we not talk our shit about things that we've worked hard for? And at the end of the day, why does it bother you so much? I'm gonna tell you why it bothers a lot of y'all. It bothers you because you feel like it can never be you. It bothers you because y'all don't put in the work ethic for your own dream. All of that stuff I feel is internal. And what's crazy is I said something about it, and this girl was like, oh, here come think piece. Here come the think pieces. And it's like, it's not a think piece. It's not a think piece. It's a statement. And you feel attacked and trying to act as if it is a think piece because you're a part of the people who are a part of the problem. Like, why is it that y'all want this woman to be so humble when we've seen the proof in the pudding? She's good. So what? She lost to Jamaica. She hasn't ran in how long? I just don't understand y'all weird obsession with just wanting people to not be like proud of their accomplishments, or not wanting people to like root for themselves. Like, baby, your childhood trauma is spilling over. And I wish that therapy was affordable, so that way a lot of you guys could get some help. Like, I don't ever look at nobody else, especially not another Black woman, and feel like, damn, like, she too confident, like, let me hate. Like, no. I love confident women, especially a confident Black woman, because as a Black woman, people want to mute us so bad. People want us to feel less than. Hell, they already treat us less than. So why is it that when you see a Black woman talking her shit, that it bothers you? Like, when you love yourself, the confidence that you exude is obvious. But when it comes down to like looks, I was not always as confident in myself as I am now. I didn't always think that, you know, I was beautiful. So I found myself looking at a lot of women and not necessarily hating, but kind of being jealous, because as a Black woman, especially a dark-skinned Black woman, I was taught to hate so many things about myself, from my complexion to my teeth to my sunspots that I had when I was younger. Like, I was teased about so much that it really took. Why do I feel like I'm about to cry? Let's not do that corny shit on here. It took me so long to love and appreciate myself and to actually see myself as beautiful because of what I was constantly told by the people who I was around. And I think that may be another reason why, like, when it comes down to kids, I'm so sensitive and like constantly reminding adults, especially adults in my life and in my family, to like watch how you talk to your kid, because you don't know what that child is dealing with when they go inside these schoolhouses. Like, kids can be very cruel. Hell, look at the type of adults that a lot of people grow into being, and a lot of people cannot handle that. Confidence is just so important, and I really want to shed light on Sha'Carri's confidence because it's out of this world, and as it should be. Like I said, like, she's good at her sport. She's good at her sport, and if her being good and her talking her shit bothers you, then that means that there's an area in your life that you are lacking and you need to step it up. I don't understand what a lot of y'all gain out of being so nasty and so negative towards people unprovoked. Like, it's giving childhood trauma. It's giving projection. Can we just allow Black women to be good at things? Can we allow Black women to have nice things? Can we allow Black women to be successful without feeling like we need to dim their light or humble them? Because I can tell y'all right now, as my craftsmanship continues to grow, as my social media accounts continue to grow, as I continue to level up in life, there is not going to be a humbling me, because I can remember days when I had to decide whether or not I was going to put gas in my car, I was going to eat. I can remember days when rent was due and I was concerned about how I was going to find a way to make enough money to make ends meet. Like, I've been at my lowest, so when I'm at my peak, I know that it's been nobody but God and me and my work ethic that got me there. So you're not going to come on my shit and tell me how I should react to make you feel comfortable. My advice to those of you guys who are internet bullies and like to say how people aren't humble or they need to do XYZ, step your shit up. It's that simple. If you feel as though somebody else's accomplishments trigger you in a way, then that's something that's personal, baby. You need to figure out what that is that's going on within you that got you feeling that way. But telling somebody else to be humble because it makes you uncomfortable is not the answer. That brings me to my next point in me talking about just being consistent and just, you know, wanted to speak to a point about not sharing everything with everybody, because sometimes people are only going to understand from a level in which they want to, or from the things that they themselves have been able to accomplish. I have learned this lesson so many times, and you would think that like I would have stopped sharing things that are important to me and things that I want to accomplish with other people, but hi, it's me, hard-headed, don't learn my lesson. Y'all, protect your dreams, and even if that means from family, if it means from close friends or whoever, like, please protect your dreams at all costs, because you owe it to yourself to go after everything that you want out of this life. Personally, I have been someone who has dreamed big my entire life, and my issue, and this is being real raw and honest, has been my confidence in myself and like my lack of faith. I've allowed a lot of people who haven't done the things that I'm trying to do. I've allowed a lot of people who act as if they were gonna be there for me when I wanted to accomplish the things that I said I was gonna do, and then they don't show up, be my excuse for stopping going hard for myself. It doesn't matter how many people tell me that it's impossible. If I want to do it, as long as I believe in myself, that's all that matters. There are so many people who I admire that are known for just challenging the norm, that are known for having people tell them that they are not capable of something, accomplishing it, and then saying, now what? And that's just the type of person I aspire to be. I'll tell y'all one thing. One of the reasons why I really want to be successful at this YouTube and this social media stuff is because I truly believe in my heart of all hearts that I am a sincere and genuine person. I want to be able to build a platform where people who, well, mainly for people who look like me, I'm always going to speak up for, you know, my community. And for especially Black women, I just want people to be able to look at me and feel like, wow, like if she did it, I can do it. And to always be a source for others who are trying to do a lot of the same things that I'm doing. Like, you guys know, for those of you guys who have followed me on Instagram because of YouTube, y'all know, like, I love to talk to y'all in my DMs. If y'all ask me any questions about, like, you know, how I got started in celebrity makeup, any questions about like products, suggestions, recommendations, things like that, like, my DMs are always open to talk to you guys, because I can only imagine what it's gonna look like as the community I build for myself on this platform and across other platforms continues to grow. I'm just all about people being confident, people loving on themselves, and people showing up for themselves, because y'all, it is very hard. It is very, very hard, and I know that y'all know that, because there are some of y'all who are watching this video that feel exactly where I'm come from. You're currently going through it, you're doubting yourself about something, and I'm here to tell you, like, if you really want it, I don't know which religious background a lot of you guys are, but I do believe in God. We love the Lord on this channel. I feel like anything that you put out into the universe that you want to accomplish, as long as you are sincere and genuine in your prayers, it may not manifest the second that you get up off your knees and pray for it, but I do feel like, you know, God will make a way for the people who are making ways for themselves. And in order to continue to make a way for yourself, you got to be confident in what it is that you're doing. And it's like, I'm really preaching to the choir, and by the choir, I'm the choir, because it can get very hard when you've been doing something for so long and you feel like you're not seeing any results. It can get very hard. I know personally, like, I've felt that way. I've been doing makeup for, gosh, almost 9 years now, like, professionally. And when I say professionally, meaning like I've booked celebrity clientele, but it's never been on a consistent basis. I've never took the opportunity to just like bet on myself and say, you know what, I'm good at makeup, and even if it's something in makeup that I'm not good at, then I could put this money into a class and really like take my business, take my skill to the next level, so that way I can get to where it is that I want to be. I've never taken that kind of risk on myself. Like, anytime, even when I have taken a leap, I've always been scared. Like, y'all know, and I'll link the video in my comment section, I did a video where I talked about like quitting my full-time job. I worked there for almost 5 years. It was good money. It was stable, it was great benefits, like all of that good stuff. And I quit my job to move to Atlanta, so that way I could get more opportunities in makeup. Like, I see a lot of people a lot of times that will say things like, oh, I need a makeup artist in Atlanta, and like, I'm here in South Carolina, and while I can't get there in 2.5 hours, I had a job. So I wasn't able to just stop what I was doing to make things work. So now that, you know, I am remote and I can pretty much like work from home, I can go wherever I need to go, as long as I have my laptop and Wi-Fi, and I have a hotspot on my phone, so I'll always have Wi-Fi to be able to do whatever it is that I need to do for work. I just want to encourage you guys, like, if you have a dream, just go for it. Just go for it, because you will get over the regret of worrying about how you gonna pay your rent, or not eating one meal because you had to use that money for gas, than to sit and regret a life of being stagnant when leaps could have set you up. You know what I'm saying? Sorry y'all, I don't know where the camera cut off at, but I said that I wanted to be fully self-employed by the time I was 30, and the thing is, like, I can still make that happen. So now, like I said, that I'm working from home, and like, it's still work, but I have more time to like do stuff like this while I'm in between calls and Zooms and things like that. I'm able to still like work on other stuff, like as far as like my photography is concerned, my makeup is concerned. I can edit, I can do what I need to do since I'm at home and not, you know, running around town and working for somebody else, because those hours do wear off. And don't get me wrong, like I was consistent before I started working from home. Like me wanting to like really kick it into overdrive is ultimately what influenced my decision, on top of the fact that I am trying to go back to school really soon. I don't know, like I'm super motivated right now by what it could be, because this year has just been amazing as far as like the bounds and leaps I've been able to take, the things that I look at that like I bounced back from. Like I'm tired of having to bounce back. I'm ready to start going full throttle into my blessings, and I deserve. So I don't know what I was talking about, y'all. So this topic is about to get jumbled around. I'm so sorry. Being consistent and just showing up for yourself, and like I said, the confidence. One thing about Sha'Carri that I really love is just, regardless of what's going on, like sis just shows up for herself. Like it don't matter what y'all think, what y'all feel, what y'all criticize. Like at the end of the day, like sis is just like, I'm here, point blank, period. And it's nothing that anybody can do to stop me. Like this is me and God's show, and as long as he got me, I know I can get through this. And that's just real. Like, oh, I know what I was talking about. Like this whole year has just been really good for me as far as like learning experiences, just the opportunities that I've been able to just create for myself, networking, really learning, you know, a lot about myself, and growing, like, oh my God, like growing like you all would not believe. Like I'm grateful. Putting a little bit more faith in God than what I've had in the past is that everything is gonna be a-okay, and everything is gonna work out the way that it's supposed to. If something, you know, if something doesn't happen, like let's say like you guys apply for a job and you don't get that job, or let's say like, you know, you audition for a role, you don't get that role, or maybe something that, you know, you want for yourself, period, just doesn't manifest in the time frame that you want it to, or opportunity that you want doesn't fall through. That doesn't mean that you give up and you accept failure. That means, okay, it's just not my time, and all that means is that it's time for me to keep going. Not the end of the world. You just gotta keep going, and you can't let moments like that defeat you. And like I said, I say that because I've been there. Hell, sometimes I still am there when I'm just like, I feel like I'm doing everything that I can, and like nothing is working out. Nothing is changing, nothing is coming through for me. And then it's like the second that I let it go and stop harping on it and then keep doing what I'm doing, something amazing happens. If y'all want to hear a story about faith, I'm gonna make sure I also link the video, the story time when I worked for Fantasia. Like I will forever be grateful to her. Like the space that I was in when I started working for her was in no condition to be working with someone who I admire that much. But God saw fit to make that opportunity happen for me. And like I said, I just can't thank God enough. And if nothing else, you have to keep going, because you don't know what's on the other side of the door, that rejection that you thought was a personal attack on. There are opportunities that I thought I wanted for myself, and then I see somebody else get them and something goes wrong with the opportunity. I'm like, damn, that could have been me in that messed up situation for as bad as I wanted that opportunity. So like sometimes rejection is God protecting you. And there are plenty of times that like I've applied for a job that I thought I really wanted, and I get that email. Y'all know how I feel when you've been on Indeed applying for jobs and then you get rejected, and it's like, damn, like, when is something gonna come through for me? But it's like, sometimes God puts you right exactly where you need to be at. And I will let y'all know this, and I can go on record to say this, and anybody who knows me knows that this is the truth. Anytime I have walked away from a job, and not over nothing petty, just like y'all aren't treating me right, the energy isn't right. When I tell y'all, God be coming through with the upgrade, you gotta just trust the plan and understand that, like, everything in life serves purpose. Everything. So it's like, are you gonna roll with it, or are you gonna be resistant and cause yourself more hurt? Confidence is everything. Your faith in God is everything. And just go for it. I know entrepreneurship isn't for everybody because discipline. I was talking about that in the video that I attempted to film yesterday. It was like, getting back in the gym has gotten me back on my disciplinary stuff. Like, because when I get in that gym and it's time to do the exercises and I hate it, guess what I still have to do? I still have to push through, because if I don't, I'm not gonna get the results that I want. It's all about working hard. It's definitely a mind over matter thing. Y'all couldn't see a damn thing I was just doing because I had this mirror in the way. My bad. But yeah, your confidence is everything. I feel like I can kind of wrap this up because I think I pretty much said all that I needed to say. And I know y'all retention on this channel really not the best anyway. So I just want to make sure that I get out a bulk of what it is that I need to say. I mean, everything I had to say was important, but you know, I showed you guys already what the Sophia lashes look like, but if I didn't, I'm gonna show them to you again. They're very cute, very flirty. And the link to these lashes will also be down below in the description box. I know I said I wasn't showing you guys any products, but you know, Black woman, Black owned business. So every opportunity that we get, we gonna show love and shout it out. They're very cute, very flirty. And the link to these lashes will also be down below in the description box. I know I said I wasn't showing you guys any products, but you know, Black woman, Black owned business. So every opportunity that we get, we gonna show love and shout it out. I'm gonna put my blush on. After I put my blush on, sis, we good. How was I ever living without wearing blush? It just takes the look to the next level. So that is it. I'm gonna go ahead and get dressed, and then I will be back to do my outro. I hope you guys enjoyed this chit chat, get ready with me. Hopefully it wasn't too long-winded. Hopefully you guys got something from it. But yeah, all right, you guys, so this is the final look. I'm about to go take some pictures. Finally, I got all of my work done, so I am pretty much free for the rest of the day to kind of do whatever it is that I want to do. So I need to go take pictures, run to Ulta, all that good stuff. All products that I use will be listed down below in the description box, and hopefully I can find links to the pieces that I have on, because obviously they'll be a part of my thumbnail. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and I will see you all in my next video.